Ege mwanzo mwarigari chinsa ne Egeikaro kia Getembe litukaliga lia Jumapili na botambe se Egeikaro kia Getembe ningo tokunyaka batokurigaria alionse nyaka gakwane kwa gochaka lituko lia Jumatatu wika lituko lia Jumapili chinsa chia mapema ke tomne kunyaka batokurigaria alionse nyaka gakwane kwa na manganya kwa gakwane kwa abalimi bechae ngorira barenga pona cia chirenge siasa chiganda kone kwa chinsa mo ao abomo bwa bamirire ba serikali mboro odiamu yanyaka bage ko nyara kabage ko twara umuyego monne gosemiga iyo gochingira kaba kwa myaka 20 nabo igo abarko ba junior secondary na barongo ta barenga nigo batagete gwetenera kene Egeikaro kia Getembe chenigo ngoro kwaro ni Ototo nyengiri nabo na botambe nigo tole na Sam yenda nabo igo Eriki abuga Eki yaita jonyata kwa toko kwana tanga ngokiro montaga chaka kota kelya bwete tera nari ngene nanyora mungwana getogonde binga siku hizi nanyora mwana weka kulia sukari ta ko mabori kego cia na itetu bekera ngulia sukari ko nyora ne sukari ko nani mubira ko choko ko nyunyuto munuga ko ngangwa sole sukari ngende kia nginyarira tanga twarura tambe Saya hamu kata kuan yang kemar apa ya lero.
Tua tawa toko nyunda squeeze kare ba ko bali gere batur gere reti ora bengi kwa rete sky
anda bwana ko rete sky
anyway no metana bona nywanga na chita 20 timothy aire arende kurekia magyo mgia chakete miaka 20 yaitire anda ba ikire miaka 20 mondo that time
waka go
ikire miaka 20 ana andonga jensi bakurwanisa kai already bakurwanisa kana bakurwanisa DM yenyene umedingo baba celebrate ega mundu gate miaka 21 iga kilo como ire study mga celebrate 20 years DM ya kubulinga DM
ya celebrate kana no porque mabwa na baro DM
ideal sia ODM como te celebrate diko make sense to him mata kera andu kina miaka 30 something mutu kama kagro DM amonda ka t-shirt yo DM ne official ata akina wachika baje stadium moisonde bakakora bakachile bakabeke mafuko hiyo ndio ngino 20 years ideas yeje na baka ndikuboli jijenzi chikuboli nga ngakine party ya celebrate 20 years
Sam
yes
sara Jumapili
itangani tiga tele ngambia mono kile tukolia ya Egeikaro on Sunday, as we are celebrating 20 years ya ODM. Maite wako anayo yoko skari. My grandmother, Mama Helen, and no more shabiki tomo nesa ni maite na torgereti. Actually, injawono tari skari. Na yete chingini sia orenge supposed ko tumeka lunch time. Wono kerbi
ayo gajiri breakfast.
Gajiri mid morning. Ora kerana achiria kero bokima bwarua actually ga ngai to bokima gante bono o kori bokimo gwatanga ni chingeni chichikwomera nainda anyway she's a disciplinarian mongnomia sana ni maitana sonje tiamo kwani mapema na ndete benga apart from the ODM weekend match as to what even tebinge Manchester United chabo Chelsea it's good that
njali ngubyo bendense njali ngubyo gende ruti yiboli
na boto bwate mechando kidogo garende lakini rende tunashukuru Mungu asingijiyo bagima to welcome abantu bonse baiche Egeikaro
Pia mono mancho murigerari ase Egeikaro ya itire twarorera aborokia ba junior secondary abako emurungani sana abako gani bakuru bagosoka mutuna ko rwa ebirengerere byabo ase banyaka bako kwana mangenga niko babwante gweterana muno bakuru ku junior secondary tobwate primary tobwate junior secondary tobwate secondary tobwate PP1 PP2 bone batagete betenere muna junior secondary mancho burige to kurigerera ikiripo ekyo ese egati aborokia bakonyaraka bako kwana igoro yo kugani kwabo igoro yo goteneri bwa junior secondary.
Samson, a teacher from Kisii County. Yeah. Let me give an assessment, a summative assessment of what is going on in our schools, junior schools. Number one, for the last 3 years, capitation has been received, but we have never seen any kind of progress We have never seen lab equipment in our school. We have never seen Wi-Fi in our schools.
I'm Madam Zipporah James, a JSS teacher in Kisii County. Speaking on behalf of youth teachers, we are asking for clear career guidelines on career progression. We are asking, as youth teachers in Kisii County, when are we going to grow? When people are being deployed to come and be our administrators, where is our space in junior school?
Gente tanga ni twanyorera se bogosomi kwa primary chied teacher chinyinge niko chitachireta abana babakebu na into gosomi ekito tachiretense ntete to imokimo tugoro lakini kere tu aligereiri egento bago tobuni capitation iri
batagete autonomy batagete wifi batagete nebinde byonse ase skuru yabo kubwa mono eki osokane kwabo samu nabuga niga bagoteba nga baisanire koba chi principal ne deputy principal igaso gwengene ko batagete abatware eskuru yabe ko junior secondary ekora gwana nyine chibeza chiabo tenete nyine tulas bakuru nande karoto bagante na so metaga ndo temwe ngo mwalimu master ko master ne principal bakuru ko elieta lion abatene be skuru che junior secondary osebe skuru che primary nga mwalimu atairo mwalimu o junior secondary nga ararigereri no grade 6 ga ngo mwalimu atayanga kamutenga nje ndotie mananje no yo junior secondary timadinga garo koligererio kumusano kugwensi igire ibirenge bya ombire bigo chese gusa mpapo ate chenu ni concern.
Actually there's a genuine concern ngakogera toko ira mwalimu P1 teacher omwiraji wa somia secondary usaba na deputy principal secondary but you know look at the new system ya CBE again rete bona iga banu ba senior secondary schools ba chire in for what we call the in training service like bagenda to some yes but there's a training back agenda what you are now there's something they call a tutor tutor of trainers like abantu baba biki ko secondary ba chire ko somigu ama kwambatana ne musingi oruwe kwendo CBE same case abantu baba junior secondary ba irugo training josomia abana ba junior secondary now of course what the pilot project they can rate upon ya program ya curriculum ya CBE tutatenga to achieve the CBE paka cycle ya abantu bale clear grade 9 bacha kana grade 10 mpaka kabakore what do you call the grade 14 grade 12 abalende you know the what we call in inferiority complex elingo muntu akalete degree tokotena na muntu bwate a diploma you see number of teachers bale school bona iga okay system ya changing mwalimu wa primary akore diploma in education lakini walimu bangi bale school bona ya primary bakolete P1 training eliye ngoro so there is that involved complex eronga okela muntu akolete degree nakiko je school ochoteneru no mwalimu akolete ndikeke akolete P1 my opinion could be that they can find a way you go face out walimu akolete P1 parwa se level ya management ya se primary schools panyora ido mondo abantu balimu bangi basonde masters I know a number of teachers back at the masters by the last one primary schools but transitioning now to high school ya bere nko now abalimu abaligigu banya bakabachie aita chi principal cha comprehensive schools bakuji principal bakuji teacher ngo there is a meeting ya Renge State House ko not chairman yakatena kwa na tabanga nowadays we have teachers in primary comprehensive schools bale graduate they are no longer teachers, they are principals so that means we find out a way you coordinate bali not to coordinate there are some can do at retirement there so the big yes so masomo but you see now kawaja so with the new grading ya balimu kawaja so member level which ko be teacher or deputy principal nako so let them promote abalimu bale primary bakole masters ya bande degree but the principals in comprehensive schools either way they can have one deputy principal or in under junior secondary deputy and primary section
school chinda ko nyachibwate
two deputies so the principal yamo itoke muna again there are schools abantu bakolita principal chikolita replacement yabo ebe ka requirement that you go soka ebe replace no mwalimu bwate maybe degree so that you get for both put understanding there's another option ya onelinga mwalimu chikoba hapo nige head teachers comprehensive schools anya kana for extra training so they are studying in the window according degree either so correct but with the way things are going on onyore mwedi tiro moronga za comprehensive school na bakwara in the system abali ba junior secondary na abandi bayiwanana banyo mwalimu obwate na food complex yae njadere wani banda babiri. There's no way now there's an argument now run ande achanga junior secondary schools to their own curriculum co-curricular activities just separate. So you have a current obwate lower schools and junior secondary then senior secondary schools. So the three categories. And remember there's also private schools what again still. So it's a process that take time but toko sabanga confidence care and abanya ko wana for the sake of wanafunzi.
Sam abalimu aba batagete batwana ne staff room yabo abajuna sekora bande bagora kama goals kaitna basani ba bara goals
mbara basani
ba na okugani uko kwabo karabagani ditangani ministry ya tabatanga junior secondary ebe domiciled as a primary ina the communication ya with this ministry nyukunyuma chitara chororo yakabire chikambe nchu kuchiarusi kokorukwe primary chiaro kiru comprehensive schools lakini baraba gani ringa betenere ogwetenero kwa bakaro kukoligere muna bana ntobwate abalimu ba ECD barumba ni betenere muna abandi bagwetenera kwenda ndekere keraga kwendegete muna muna ogokina wetu ntobwate lower class na upper classes tumadinga ngiaro chinga kichigende kuno kita berto.
At the beginning of our book statement, he talked about celebrating ODM and what agency is celebrating ODM. These are the same Gen Zs you're talking about.
Mongols here.
Mongols here. I have many friends. But JSS.
Never Bible to one ODM, regular ODM Jabanolete Baro, Babari Miaka Mekaiga.
Lakini these are graduates of rural school and the majority of them they are Gen Zs. That is why you see there is a way that Gen Zs they believe that superiority get I don't know anything in empowerment including even the ladies. So these Mongols are the same guys by Gen Zs who now feel like after we have the JSS wakagende school they claim like Mbari has no more teachers because they have a special training you deal na the comprehensive school, so they feel like separate yani tiante banga batete koba separate by coloring to miabo na ko guide as per maybe munabasomata and they think that the qualification that they have not once or twice bachire bago complain about the government, maybe not koba employee by the permanent and pensionable as serikali maybe koba mangana internship. We have seen them do that, and this is where now the point is igobata etokoba independent and being recognized as part of the school. Lakini na barabu what a very special education to a point like pata etokoba independent. Lakini tigante abega Haron. When you look at, I saw some of the claims korasa barimu abega. How tabanga actually. Again, to bata etoko ruserio, bata etokoba autonomous. Thank you for the word. Autonomous. Igobata gete inga igobata etoko rusia. Torochi capitation ere gocha from the government with to the primary schools and other these secondary schools. Again, to geko gara barimu ba primary maybe and like bata gete ba part of the team. Neri bata gete capitation ere correct. Mente gwetra numbers. Umaite kokora bantu ba kuruana. Resources pakachibo
mugati noro
igonga no mugati oyo ga capitation at one point ogwetene noroku kwabo batagete. It means also they are thinking about the mugati maybe orache with the capitation that will come karaba beire autonomous barabwa banyane. So all this, it's not all about leadership award, it's all about capitation for me because the claims I saw from the same teachers
capitation
the main point is all about capitation ego just school. We have for long discussed about capitation when I want to tracha and to arochi them some goes to schools so mama gazette about 33 of them. So it's all about capitation. And again, this is a team now who wants to be recognized. We are the same youths have been fighting the government that so it's all about the control because they feel that the JSS, because junior secondary school, now that it is not, we are in a transition. Nabaru part of the transition that is happening in the education system.
Nande garotoko gendera kuligereria bo bado sachinde barigereri barorenga comprehensive school to bwata Kenya chonspi nechi nyinge chire in fact kenga kire school ya serikali yenge primary ya comprehensive school yo bwata junior secondary barige banyore ngama bagaye promotion na arabire a principal and deputy principal banyore nga igo the most of them we kaba pen everything na rajero baga tabanga to isanire turabe principal na deputy principal jide target ne reju
target actually just like I said actually target here ngaki bata kitama bagari bajaire baya occupy and then now they enjoy the capitation from the government. So that's why I talk about independent. Baire that libagari libona baba na baba because now they feel like mbaisanete. Yeah.
Abuga ase abari mwabe karaba kolikwa ngorenki contract yabo ngotabere sebabwande kuli poti kuchi kwabere deployed kwa nyara liruba lya liko gotenga ino mwalimu okisi comprehensive primary school omonto gwenda ku accept yasa school embra ne principal ya school at what point yiko takoranga bono tabugana tigo bansa de poche sala yakora nere o accept nere o sign nere ko gwere kamiro introduce cha no mwalimu mujito bwato china sala at what point yiko ranga bono tai sign no takero twale principal ngai go wetenera
to tanto want to understand the process you get them back or junior secondary under primary schools. So initially under the last regime ya President Uhuru Kenyatta it was thought like junior secondary will be moving to where we have secondary schools. Nyataka kinga Professor Mawaka kama secretary for education. There has been a guide to in secondary schools. Yes, schools were given money. I remember Mawaka gatevanga members of parliament kept aside some money from CDF junior secondary classes. I remember a school like grade girls. I think almost twice Professor Mawana Chitoro, the late Professor Mawana Chitoro. I think almost 4 classes in preparation for junior secondary. Now, the new regime the Kenya Kwanza government wakaamua kuweka junior secondary under primary section. Now in 2019, I think 2023. Nance Macharia, the former immediate former TS Secretary CEO, deploy 7,000 teachers from primary section to junior secondary. Now, about to see this side, the minimum requirement was a diploma in education. Now, when you're asking for semi-autonomous way of having junior secondary schools, about junior secondary what diploma in education. Some wagen that also in their degree, but still they are stuck with their diploma education level. Now, how do you mix these teachers? The process was like and for some few years, but my country changed the policy. We have done a policy to implement. The grading has to be different. But when you have teachers under junior secondary, they are different. Even their allowances are different. Now, how do you align this system? It will take years by day. It's not a process I want to implement. Now, you having a deputy head teacher or deputy principal in this comprehensive school. Like assembly area. If you go to Kisii Primary on Monday morning, assembly na separate. So you'll be having that in front comes another deputy principal maybe a degree a diploma, a diploma. And that is not every one. I hope we will now have an with time. Take so long to implement the changes. About capitation. Capitation. You see, when the government raises funds to a government institution, say from the exchequer to fund government processes, people are mind their corruption. There's no money that comes from exchequer or just institution. So the money will be there. And again, it's not a lot of money that's coming to schools, day schools actually, for capitation. You remember the thing I uniform when I take so there's a lot of money that's coming to schools. Maybe a few coins for infrastructure and all that. But there's a crisis, yes, in those schools. Because they come at the Marokko, about complex. This time, you don't have the principal, the deputy principal during the next examination, but they might not speak, never primary. So that's why for the idea of abalimu ba secondary ko na matem ba kwa wanafunzi. So tebeke ni process yendenga promote abalimu once bakole kende gyonse. It's a policy statement that will take time to implement.
My worry is some nyumwataraja my worry is this. Abalimu abangwe ko bale autonomy batagete. Majuna secondary batenga bona twabaire autonomy ene mwetenere muna ase amangana ya masomo. Next basabe the staff room yaito una bantu bajuna secondary. Through jinga ngo tugere basabe none compound yabo.
Some other respond that I think as we speak one nigga. If you go to Kisii primary, staff room ya junior secondary is different, separate. I think if I can describe Kisii primary is the
proximity ya eranga na into.
There's a new building ya gachu katikati on the far end road. Actually Kisii primary their classes ya junior secondary they are a bit separate. The staff room is somewhere there. So not all schools have got enough infrastructure or a separate staff room from a staff room primary school.
So what I can say also as well, actually, if you look at even the setup here, including the uniform itself, you see a very different. But out of Karaba fighting maybe with that space independence, the same things that we have talked about, the issue of Equerending and Tokorokanga, a compound, they want their own compound because they feel like uniform, a kinky bonondo chenga, that's where we are heading to. By space, Ganama independent, you are a different one. Nande, a uniform, what and difference. In Kikeragere, Mbasabano and a compound, they were different. Because above already even the uniform itself, it is very different to a primary. And another thing, you see, Haron, ki mwanya bantu umuntu nabo kero nkorat makande ngitugete when you go to the village orange ro monta so mate no muntu tanyo ro opportunity ko so ko taba mata anto mbara bata so mate so tanyo ro opportunity abanda babere umuntu na ro bwate pride nga in Chama university graduate and you know you inferiority complex nga mandake njetin so mate much as tanyo ro opportunity go se mbara kwanga but the same way we have had an education system whereby into my thing either ro mwalimu we primary either ro we secondary or say maybe you're a lecturer if it is. So meaning that no junior secondary school, so they have a feeling they are a bit different because we have a new system that they are maybe the first people to have learned that system. So that superiority na yeko manjigochera. Egerenga mbaba the same thing abuga kwaniranga umuntu avuga umuntu mwarimu moyo maybe primary nga kinanda gocha container. So the same effect nero that syndrome nero ngaki into to asomire. We know what you are doing. Perhaps they even feel like they are the ones who know the system more than even the primary teachers. Ababaro babwento ko batenena. Bona ba feeling how can I be under supervision yomonto and I got asomire this nini na yabo chete training maybe. It's part of it. So it's all about that superiority they want to feel to be recognized and being preserved. They are the JSS, maybe pioneers I can call them. Because the system wenenyi born again in a transition.
Actually, Ototo, next point. Kero Professor Mawarenge, Captain Secretary for Education. There is a point that this coaching sana within even Busi regional Nyanza region at large. I remember talking and sit Agorosari. This is a school no Yugi secondary school. It's called Agorosari yes. We say junior secondary classrooms pia gati na Agorosari secondary. Somebody had a good idea of how to implement junior secondary, ever in secondary section. Because be Agorosari junior secondary gati somewhere as you access the gate or check a team ate.
We separate.
At the same case with girl girls. Last week I just somewhere go chapala gari. We separate. Now they were nice classrooms. You can know sabanga kile government enda implement it within the morali ya wanafunzi na walimu ila vendo mateka twale samu katwalenge the equivalent of form 1s like grade 9 when the form 1 is the moment toka jaketo while adjusting in a secondary school kama wanafunzi abange wale in class abale na grade 9 when they were in class 4 they were assuming like the girls in the form 1 you know the change even the uniform correct what change the mindset ya na hakini correct so kato chago jega asma mbingomera abana bakwenda grade 9 kwanga abana babira abana nake
babwenda kutoka primary
so what about mwalimu ule osomia abana kakora abana wa class 4 na grade ni
bagucheza
yes but even time yoko and ka it is the same assembly is the same ingiwa dress abana wanafunzi hapa grade 9 uko even be adolescent.
By the way,
someone must think about this idea, the whole idea, and implemented wangu so the education system never smooth.
So
mutaraja sam I'm worried about nto abwate se miaka ya kale chetinye ikere trengo igunja lengonga nto abwate system iri ntanga ni ya lengenga okoru na kija koru form 1 mpaka 4 kwa kwenda form 4 form 5 and 6 aike parabu I'm sorry tinje ndikoligira ligende ke ndipuri manyanga ki system yari gose ne company ya moya kabeire usika kiya kabeire
akaka kwa nguru form 4 kwa na form 5 to 6 you could transit to another school you so which the class school ya kwa form 5 and 6 kwa hiyo takara anta bange basome abaka baraba kora wabo
agotenga ngaika form 4 ga ngagenda form 6
there was something of all level.
Yes, so that kind of a different side. If you remember, give an example like the former speaker Mzee Kombo, when he was giving us a story, he was telling us that Somete, Nduru, kama transit to Kisii school,
form 4, form 5 and 6.
So it was a different side. Now you can either move to a school with form 5 and 6. Yes.
Yone kebarua kana sana mwasiri migo sogamba bwante koligereri arole the spill.
Buna bona ngento nata ito comment rankelinga etanka book at least nero ke kwanere tianka mentenya mankego the same way we could have felt inga mondo mate inchekrana korte my class 8 and my mind was setting up form 1 ngochi the way even I behave ngumachini go behave no muntu ore form 1 kero go actually that form 1 they started think that pride yani waro bwo changa na inchene form 1
inchene muntu pesa
the same way you know we cannot saying maybe my da anta mara tenga kinga kona bana ba kolenge na bari they can feel that way ngaki yaya na ninche bono iga I'm not part of the primary so abari mu what I can just say maybe they are just avoiding this thing but I think we are separate from the primary. It's not that it's bad but I think we are separate completely from primary to show that other level but just like como wanafunzi wende bwenzi.
I remember kato tokinete okoboli unga I know mwalimu ki kwa primary school secondary so I think ya lengo ronga mwalimu primary mwalimu secondary
and you can attest that that at some point maybe these secondary teachers feel superior more than the primary ones. The same thing that happens na ande no manyete bya kabisa kwa bere chiskuru the same way umwalimu wa ECD there's a way that vale when